So again, it's 5 laps, and I will, if everything goes according to plan, call out the laps for you, gentlemen. I'm waiting for everything to populate.
I should refuel.
Oh, I should too, actually.
Damage, check. Fuel, check. Turret, check.
Good call on refuel.
Oh yeah, hold on. Let me turn on my dual repeater.
I got my blue.
Eliminate the competition.
Got my blue lines to keep me on course.
I like using the turret to be able to just turn my head around and be able to see everyone.
Is there anybody not ready? Shay, boost if you're ready. Perfect. Okay, I'm going to give you guys a countdown. 3, 2, 1, go. And we're off for the Zahn Legacy Speedway Race. 5 laps around the tarmac as we see everyone with a clean start. One guy going on the left of the light posts, and that's not okay. You need to go back. You're currently in 2nd place. You skipped the light post. Osash is in 1st place, and so whoever clipped Osash's, you need to go all the way back to the left, to the beginning. Osash's in 1st place, clean 1st place. Making the turn around the right, we see Shay Donald Anderson, I believe, in 2nd place. No, that's Shay Blah. Oh god, okay, the leaderboard is going crazy. We're gonna just follow the action here visually. You see Osash's with a clean start. He's got a lot of distance on the one in 2nd place, and that guy is clipping out. Is that Donald Anderson?
Yes.
All right, Donald Anderson is in 2nd place, also correctly on the leaderboard, as we see then Terrorcitic overtaking him.
Excuse me.
Terrorcitic now making his way to the back U-turn. Osash's already... Okay, Terrorcitic spinning out as we see Osash's hitting the straight. We're going to stick with Osash's here, as it looks like at this point, if he keeps it going, he is on his way to finishing in 1st place for a 3rd time in a row. Osash is making good use of the straights here, the straights between the gates, that is, to try and get as much fliving as he can get done. As I mentioned earlier, it's all about flying.
Oh no!
And as you can, Osash just spins out as he clips with the front. No problem, no gates missed, he can keep going. He gets back, climbs on the road, makes his way through the gate. Luckily for him, he's got quite a lot of distance to Terrorcitic behind him, and when he crashed, he did it right before hitting a gate, so he was able to get back on the road and keep going. If you do it right, you can get close to 60 meters per second on the straight. For Osash's though, he will have bled quite a lot there. Osash's then driving slightly off the road there, but doing a good way to keep it between the lines through the gate, making his way now around the counterclockwise oval turn, or the dome turn. It looks like Terrorcitic probably with an issue, as we see Ephemeris or even Fat Haggard overtaking him. We're going to wait for everybody to hit the next marker. We see a couple of jumps in the leaderboard though, but they all get cleaned up as soon as the drivers reach their checkpoints. We see Osash's with a really good drifting U-turn, a little bit wide maybe, but looking good, very clean. Now on the last straight before the finish, another good opportunity to get some fliving speed in there to get a little bit faster than the maximum 38-ish meters per second. Right turn to the finish between the light posts there. Again, important here to stay between the light posts. Osash's does that correctly before aiming between the dome and the building. Very easy there to overshoot and hit the building. So you kind of gotta land earlier than you'd like, probably, just to make sure you can make the turn. Osasha's reaching the back of the station, or back of the track now, on his way to do the U-turn. Leaderboard going a little bit crazy sometimes, but it does correct. We see Osasha's definitely in a good first solid place. Gets a good run up onto the road. Sets himself up for flying, and what's so important is you want to stay low so you get as much forward pitch, but you want to avoid skidding the front, which Osasha does seem to do again. If you nudge the front wheels onto the tarmac, you are bound to get spun around. As we see on the opposite side of the road there, some of the contestants making their way across the other straight. Dare I say at this point it looks like Fat Haggard in second place according to the leaderboards. But we do see some shuffling with the names, so I can't say anything with a definitive Lots of quiet here as everyone is concentrating on getting their good runs down. Osasha's with an incredible lead over the one in second place, as we see him clearing the dome, and no one is even yet close to approaching the dome.
Who's in second?
Who is now approaching the dome?
Fat Haggard.
Fat Haggard then definitely in second place, with very close behind him Ephemeris. Wow, what a neck-on-neck race here for these two. We'll follow them around a little bit. Fat Haggard going wide there, Ephemeris taking the inside line. Doing an excellent job there, overtaking Fat
I
Haggard
think somebody might
around
have
the
missed that
dome.
last gate. I'm not sure.
Ephemeris now in second place
I
with
wasn't going to call you on it.
a good gap to Fat Haggard behind him. Spins out though. You gotta go between the light posts. He does that. Excellent correction there for Ephemeris. Fat Haggard also spinning out, getting stuck on the ledge. Wow, as we see racers approaching now fast right behind. Terrasitic very close to Fat Haggard, getting an excellent drift through the turn. Let's see if he can use the overspeed on Fat Haggard. As both of them are doing the flying. Right behind Terror we see, I believe, Shay. Maybe it was Shay then who skipped that light post in the beginning, trying to make up ground. As we enter lap number 3. Who spun out there? Haggard then spinning out between the dome and the building. It is a really challenging spot to go between. The race is not over though, as we do see plenty of people making little mistakes here and there. Terrasitic making his way around the bend there, onto the straight. Fat Haggard right behind him. Osasha still in the lead, on his way to complete his third lap. Ephemeris in second place, trying to make up ground to Osasha's. You see Fat Haggard hitting the apex, making his way onto the dirt there, looking for a good 180 turn. Terrasitic just completing the 180 turn. Fat Haggard with an excellent jump up on the ledge, getting his SRV oriented into the right direction real quick. Terrasitic hunting down Ephemeris. It's not more than 100 meters between them, I think. Ephemeris spinning out a little bit there. Losing ground now. We see Terrasitic with the move. How is he going to pass Ephemeris here? not hitting each other is super important. Terrorcitic opting to drive around as he overspeeds anyway. Obviously wanting to try and avoid the airtime there, because then dodging someone is really difficult. Ephemeris trying to clutch that second place, trying to fly his way to get back up to speed. Let's see what this means for Fat Haggard. Can he get close to Ephemeris? As Terrorcitic now in second place is going around the dome. Terrorcitic hitting the dome maybe on the side there. Getting slowed down a little bit. We see Ephemeris getting close, but also getting sent into a twist now sideways as he approaches Terrorcitic, was unable to complete the overtake as he bleeds all his speed in on the skid there. We're watching Fat Haggard, and I think that's Shay as well. Shay with the lights on, overtaking Fat Haggard, making up the ground around the dome.
Oof.
That's Ephemeris spinning out on the tarmac, and that's Terrorcitic now back on the road.
Oh, I clipped.
Osashus on his fourth lap. Whereabouts are you, Osashus?
About to the backside 180.
Excellent. So the gap between first and second place is about 1/3 of the track at this point, as Terrorcitic just completed his fourth lap, or his third lap. What is it? Fourth lap. Well, he is now on the fourth lap. Yep. I think then we'll see. We might have just missed Osashus, or we'll see him creeping into view very shortly. Looks like we might have... Oh, there he is. Osashus coming past. Looked like he was going in reverse. Is that networking?
Probably networking.
Networking. I'm going to wait here for Terror as he makes his way onto the dirt, looking for the 180. Spinning out. It's the second time Terror has spun out there. Hitting the tarmac is difficult. Handbraking can help. Gets a good jump on the road. Only just manages to make the U-turn. We see Shay coming in fast, but in reverse, and he took took him some effort there to get back on track. As we see Fat Haggard right behind, I believe. What can Shay do here as he chases down Terrorcitic in second place? It'll be interesting to see. Obviously, I think Shay, having to make up a lot of ground, is on his way now to do so. Can still clutch the second place if he can hunt down Terrorcitic. We see a little bit of network lag there, causing some clipping. That's just network.
Are we coming for you again?
It's okay, I'm going backwards.
I feel like I've been doing that this whole race.
Is that Osashus coming
pretty
close to finishing his fourth lap? Yep, that's Osashus closing the fourth lap and hitting the final lap. One more lap for Osashus.
Go there, oh boy.
Yeah.
Coming around the dome, we see Terrorcitic and Shay, both with their lights on. Let's see who comes out in front here. It looks like that's still Terror with the ever-recognizable red taillights. Still clutching that second place. Shay with a good turn drift around that 180 bend as well. Hunting down Terror. Terror will be feeling the hot breath down his neck.
Is he feeling the terror?
Shay going a little bit wide there, almost clipping the light post. That sent Shay a little bit into his skid. He corrects, but that does give Terror some extra breathing room. Shea then going around the bend and hitting his final lap. Shea boosting very hard. Shea doing something that I haven't seen anybody do, nor did I know it was possible, going in between the beam of that really difficult to avoid building as you come off the straight. That was really impressive.
Good maneuver.
Personally, I was under the impression that it was a collision mesh, but it isn't. We see Osashis crossing the other straight there, just on the left side of the screen. Almost missed him. About 150 meters, I think, between Shea and Terrorcitic. I very much want to see Terrorcitic, with limited practice, grab that second place, as both Terror and Shea are struggling a little bit to get through the tarmac. Terror taking it slow, Shea getting a good jump up on the road this time, getting to a standstill though as he skids his wheels but faces in the right direction. Let's see if he can build some good flying speed across the back straight here and catch up some of that speed to Terror.
Oh, I just ran into somebody's exploded Scarab by the dome.
Oh wow.
Oh.
Oh, who blew up there?
Ephemeris.
Oh no, we see Ephemeris. We saw you passing on the left side of the screen on the straight. What happened?
Oh, I took a bad crash in the 4th lap and then a small ding in the 5th that killed me.
Wow.
Dang.
I didn't expect casualties on this run. We see Terror now coming close to the dome. We see him, due to some networking, driving sideways. Obviously, that is not the case. We see Shea very close, though. Very, very close to overtaking Terror. But he will have to be conscious about not clipping him as he tries to overtake him. Shea going for the airtime. Terror staying on the ground. Can Shea nail it? Can he avoid hitting Terror as he tries to overtake him? Trying to fly, he goes wide. And as a result, he spins or skids out a little bit and again fails to overtake Terror. That's a really difficult thing for him to do in that turn, because if he just continues to drive the same way Terror was, he is going to hit Terror. So he has to try and fly. But then in the air, you go wide. So you have to take a lot more travel time. Osashis, did you get the finish yet?
I am finished, yep.
Congratulations then to Osashis for finishing in first place. Ephemeris then with the first and only DNF so far. As we see Terror now coming up to the final turn of the race. Osashis about 75 meters behind him. So incredibly close. Congratulations to Terrorcitic for finishing in second place and Shea for finishing in third place. Wow, how is that for you, Terror?
Yay!
Good race, guys.
Yeah, nice.
Who is this near the finish now?
Balthazar needs to finish. Or Riri needs to finish.
Oh,
No, who is this?
near the finish.
I'm gonna finish before
Anderson?
Balthazar,
Oh, okay.
though.
Okay, no worries. So the person on the finish there was a DNF. Who is now making the final turn?
Haggard.
Fat Haggard then coming in for a fourth place finish. Congratulations, Fat Haggard.
Nice job, Haggy. That was a fun course, though. There's a lot of high speed.
Holy smokes. Watching this is incredible. Who's still racing at this point? Donald Anderson?
Yeah, I'm behind Fat Haggard.
Balthazar.
Me, Riri.
It's fun
We're
battling
closing
Terror
in.
for a little bit until you pulled away.
Hang on, Haggard, you finished, right?
I did, yes.
So, Donald, you can't be behind Haggard unless you also
I'm
finished.
just coming up to the final corner. I'm quite a bit behind him.
Oh, roger that, sorry. Alright, so that will be a fifth place finish, am I saying that correctly, for Donald Anderson?
Yep.
Excellent stuff. Who is still racing?
Yeah.
I need my oil slick. Get off my ass, Riri.
Still have Balth and Ariri slugging it out.
I'm using my golden mushrooms, mate. I'm catching up. Bullet Bill, here we go.
Who was still racing?
Balthazar and Ariri.
Excellent.
I'm gutted that Ephemeris blew up because I was about to overtake him when he did.
Did I get you?
Sorry?
When I exploded, did I, like, get in your way?
No, it was fine. I didn't hit you or anything.
Was that your wreckage on the dome?
Who's coming up on the final turn now?
I died
Balthazar.
on it straight away.
Yeah, the first
Excellent. Is
race.
this your final lap, Balthasar?
Yes.
Excellent.
Yeah, Balthy.
Yay! Didn't come
Congratulations
out.
to Sir Balthasar. And who is coming in behind Sir Balthasar now? Final turn?
No, it's me.
Hi, me.
Is Ariri.
Maybe.
You weren't skipping any light posts there, were you? I saw you coming through them, but it might be network.
I don't think so.
Probably
No,
network.
it's network. Yeah, I think that was network.
Nice job.
Good race.
So, wow, you guys, that was incredible.
That was super fun.
And I need to know from Shay what happened on the start.